Hi guys, I'm back again to talk to you guys about our hair growth hair care line. The ingredients is in our products for that. So far we talked about in part one and part two about rosemary and collagen. Part three and four was red onions and caffeine. Part five and six was biotin, collagen, keratin, rice water. Part seven was tea tree oil. Part eight was olive vera. Part nine was the liquid gold argan oil. And part 10 was coconut oil. Part 11 was shea butter. And part 12 is going to be this one. And it's about rice protein. Okay, so we're going to talk about rice protein for your hair and the benefits and stuff for that. So let's talk. So rice protein for hair delivers a complete amino acid profile, including lysine, methionine, and leucine that reveals broken keratin bonds, restores elasticity by up to 3 times, and reduces breakage by 60% after the initial application. Its smaller molecular structure penetrates deep into the damaged cuticles, fortifying each shaft from within while forming a protective shield that locks in moisture and guards color treated hair. Unlike heavier proteins that suffocate fine strands, this hypoallergenic powerhouse works for every hair type without weighing you down. Rooted in centuries old Asian beauty traditions, women in China, a village out there somewhere, I'm not going to mess that name up, created rice water because that was the same village that we talked about in part, I think 5 or 6, about rice water, but it's the same people, okay? For their exceptional long, luxurious locks. The science behind its repair mechanism reveals how targeted amino acids fill micro cracks and boost your hair's ability to bend without snapping and transformation. You can measure in both strength and shine. So this is a good thing. Like I said, rice water and rice protein is good, but combined with other ingredients, become this radiant, explosive bomb for nourishments into their scalp, the follicles, and the hair shaft. For them strands to be healthy and shiny, and it is healthiest strength for. I can't even talk. But ready and explosive for nutrients to hit that scalp, the follicles, making it healthy as possible, and again, and them strands grow out those follicles to be strong and luxurious, healthy locks. Okay, so let's see. So we're gonna move on to we're gonna keep talking because they got like different little things, questions to talk about it. But they ask me questions about it in the history, and different things like that. I'm gonna try to talk on some of it, but not all of it because I'm not here to give a whole history lesson on it. I'm just only talked about the ingredients and what the ingredient does in our products. Okay. So let's just say some of the key takeaways from the rice protein. So rice protein delivers a complete amino acid profile that penetrates deep into damaged hair cuticles, rebuilding broken keratin bonds and restoring elasticity by up to 3 times while reducing breakage by 60% after the initial application, working for all hair types without the heavy feel of animal-based proteins. You will know your hair needs rice protein when strands snap instead of stretching. Breakage increases mid-shaft rather than at the root, or your hair feels dry and lifeless despite moisturizing efforts. All signs of protein depletion that rice treatments can reverse. Okay, so applying rice protein treatments every 4 to 6 weeks for most hair types, bumping up to every 3 weeks if you're battling breakage or styling frequently. But watch for stiffness or dullness that signals protein overload and requires alternating. For moisture focused treatments beyond hair repair, rice protein offers verified eco credentials, including vegan certifications, sustainable sourcing with reduced water use, and methane emission. Okay, so rice protein has been hair care staple in Asian beauty routines for generations. It works by flooding each strands with amino acids, vitamins, and minerals that actually patch up damage and bring back bounce. Then I said that balancing flowing hair. I've been posting it over and over again on different little posts about different things. So you're seeing what these ingredients does. And I'm not just saying those things. These ingredients in the products, they're all interacting together, causing those effects of the things that I've been posting. Okay? Who don't want balancing flowing hair? But anyway, unlike animal-based proteins that can feel heavy, rice protein absorbs quickly, fortifying each strand without weighing it down or causing buildup. So let's talk a little bit about the history and the cultural origins of rice protein, okay? So rice protein reputation as a beauty secret didn't start in modern wellness aisles. It began centuries ago in the rice paddies of ancient China and Japan, where women discovered that the milky liquid left behind after rinsing rice could transform their hair into something remarkably strong and luxurious. These ancient Chinese roots and Japanese hair rituals weren't just folklore, they were practically solutions based, passed down through generations. Okay, so fermented rice wasn't just about hair care, it shaped entire beauty traditions. Women's in China, the village I was talking about, credited rice water origins from their exceptional long dark hair. Japanese relied on rice protein for hair growth and natural hair repair. Fermented rice became a treasured ingredient in historical uses across Asian beauty traditions. The practice demonstrated early understanding of protein's role in hair strength. These rituals prove that effective natural hair care doesn't require modern chemistry. Modern rice protein treatments. They're just refining what these cultures figured out generations ago. So, key nutrients in rice protein. Key nutrients in rice protein. What makes rice protein such a powerhouse for your hair? It's loaded with all nine essential amino acids, including lysine, methionine, and leucine, that fortify each strand from within. You're getting around 70% protein concentration per serving, plus iron, calcium, and vitamin B's, vitamins that fuel natural hair growth and strengthening. Let me run that back again because I'm not sure if you're understanding what this is actually doing. Rice protein is a powerhouse for your hair. It's loaded with all nine essential amino acids, including lysine, methionine, leucine, that fortify each strand from within. You're getting around 70% protein concentrated per serving, plus iron, calcium, and B vitamins that fuel natural hair growth and strengthening. I can't keep saying this enough. That's why I've been making a post about how the products strengthen your hair, hydrate your hair, stimulate those follicles, making the scalp healthy, getting long, flowy, bouncing hair. I'm not just making this up. It doesn't come out of nowhere. I'm just saying, if you go look up these ingredients, you will see for yourself what they do, why they do, and why we have in our products. And the products are amazing. Go grab yours now. I'm still talking. But anywho, so the antioxidants compounds in rice protein, hydro, hydros, I can't even say it, hydrocytes, fight free radicals, while its hypoallergenic natural makes while its hypoallergenic nature makes it a gentle yet effective protein treatment for every hair type seeking real hair nutrients. I'll read it again. The antioxidant compounds in rice protein, hydrolysates, fight free radicals, while its hypoallergenic nature makes it a gentle yet effective protein treatment for every hair type seeking real hair nutrients. So no matter what ethnic group you're in, race or whatever, we need to get away from that. Hair is hair. You want healthy hair, these are the things you do. Um, there's no such thing as, oh, this ethnic group got good hair. Hair is hair. No matter if your hair curly, wavy, thick, woolly. If you got a head of healthy hair, it's good hair. If your ends all split all up, damaged, hair looking all dehydrated, like you're about to fade away, easy to break, ashy looking, that's not healthy hair. That's not good hair. I don't care if your hair wavy, curly, whatever it is, 10. It still is not that. Okay? So we need to get away from that. Every race could use this. We need to get away from the race thing anyway, human race. But anyway, but every person, they got a head of hair on their head that's seeking real hair nutrients, the nutritions in these products will work for you. Now I'm off my rant and keep going. But understanding the whole grain benefits can also provide insights into the nutritional value of rice protein. So, how rice protein differs from other proteins? Rice protein gets into your hair differently than other proteins. Its molecules are smaller than keratin or wheat protein, so they slip past the outer layer and get to work from the inside without that heavy weigh down feeling. Plus, it's loaded with amino acid like aspartic acid, alanine, and threonine that lock into your hair structure, patch up weak spots that build in real strength over time. Unlike heavier proteins like keratin or wheat protein, rice protein has smaller molecular structure that allows deeper hair penetration without weighing down fine strands. Its amino acid profile, rich in aspartic acid, alanine, and threonine, creates stronger protein interaction that target hair breakage while supporting lasting hair repair and hair strengthening from within. When I say bring that, locking the moisture in and bringing the moisture from within out, just like our 9 titanium irons. Your natural moisture. That's what you want. So that all these coating people be doing to your hair, whatever. But those 9 titanium irons with our products, you will feel your hair feel soft, smooth, slick, bouncy. I'm just saying. You gotta try it. Grab those. You can grab those too. But I'm telling you, this product right now too. This product works miracles for your hair. The nutrients your hair can make your hair grow long, healthy, strong, flowing locks. Now, nano titanium irons bring the moisture from within, and they can see the natural shine from the nutrients that you're getting in your hair. I'm just saying. Keep going. So, okay. So, how rice protein strengthens and repairs hair. Rice protein works at the molecular level to rebuild your hair's internal structure, binding to damaged keratin sites and forming a protective shield that prevents further deterioration. Now, when properly applied, it boosts elasticity by up to 3 times, locks in moisture to tame frizz, and creates a barrier that safeguards color-treated strands from oxidative stress and environmental damage. I don't get dramatic right now, but I'm just saying. I've just been stressing this and saying it over and over again. I'm telling you, from the first time you use the shampoo alone, you're going to feel the difference in your hair. You're going to feel the nutrients going in your hair. How the hair is soft. You feel like, dog, my hair is missing this. I'm telling you, it's like the water hit your hair. That's one thing. But when that shampoo hit your hair and you massaging it in, follow the instructions like it say do. And when you can just probably bring your finger to it and be like, wow, I'm telling you, you can get a brush and start detangling your hair with just the shampoo on. The conditioner is like a plus. The hair mask is like, okay, okay, we get it. Like your hair's like, okay, we get it. We woke now. You know what I'm saying? We woke, we ready to roll. I'm telling you. And when the blow dryer and stuff hit it, but like I said, you can go on with the hydrating spray and all that. But because the hydrating spray, well, it's the heat defense spray. It's also a hydrating spray. All these ingredients, I'm telling you, they all interact together. But I'm gonna go back over that another day. Let me try to get through this because I'm just passionate about it. Because like I said, I'm a hairstylist. I might not be that active in it now, but I'm telling you, it makes me want to get back into doing hair just for you guys and my clients that I have, because I know a lot of them might not be getting treated the way I was treating them, and the nourishments that they need for their hair and stuff. I'm telling you, this right here is something. I'm telling you, it is something. Something to see, something to feel, something to like. And once you like it, you're gonna love it. Okay? But let me keep going. I mean, I'm just amazed because I keep talking about how to make the hair stronger, strengthening the hair, and you seeing by me just naming these ingredients. I'm just in awe right now. But I'm gonna keep going because you color treated people hair. People that get love they color. Color, color, color. People might call it dye, whatever. Correct terminology is color. You need this to help what they say, to help them hues of the color, the vibrant colors to show so they won't fade out. Definitely those. And then for my blondies, because you know the developers that we use to get their hair as light as we get, you know it's stripping all that good stuff out. But you need this in your life for your hair life, that is. So I'm gonna keep going. But like I said, I'm gonna just go back over this one more time because I did go on my rant and I didn't want to lose you. So, how rice protein strengthens and repairs hair. Rice protein works at the molecular level to rebuild your hair's internal structure, binding, binding to damaged keratin sites and forming a protective shield that prevents further deterioration. When properly applied, it boosts elasticity by up to 3 times, locks in moisture to tame frizz, and creates a barrier that safeguards color treated strands from oxidative stress and environmental damage. Improving hair elasticity and reducing breakage. Okay, so when you're dealing with hair that snaps easily or won't grow past a certain length, protein treatments targeting elasticity is your answer. Rice protein's amino acid profile repairs micro cracks along the cuticles and fortifies the shaft from within, giving your strands the flexibility they need to bend without breaking. The antioxidant compounds in rice protein. The antioxidant compounds in rice protein hydrolysates fight free radicals, while its hypoallergenic nature makes it a gentle yet effective protein treatment for every hair type seeking real hair nutrients. Understanding the whole grain benefits can also provide insights into nutritional value of rice protein. Let's say it again. We need to get away from people in certain ethnic groups that people may say that have good hair. Hair is hair. Good hair is good hair. If it's healthy hair. Okay? So, our products and these products and rice protein, what it say is While its hypoallergenic nature makes it a gentle yet effective protein treatment for every hair type seeking real hair nutrients. But understanding the whole grain benefits can also provide insights into the nutritional value of rice protein. And we'll say no more, but I'm just saying. Okay, so how rice protein differs from other proteins? Rice protein gets into your hair differently than other proteins. Its molecules are smaller than keratin or wheat protein, so they slip past the outer layer and get to work from the inside without that heavy weighed down feeling. Plus, it loaded with amino acid like aspartic acid, alanine, and threonine that lock into your hair structure, patching up weak spots and building real strength over time. Unlike heavier proteins like keratin or wheat protein, rice protein has a smaller molecular structure that allows deeper hair penetration without weighing down fine strands. Its amino acid profile, rich in aspartic acid, alanine, and threonine, creates stronger protein interactions that target hair breakage while supporting lasting hair repair and hair strengthening from within. So we're going to talk about how rice protein strengthens and repairs hair. Rice protein works at the molecular level to rebuild your hair's internal structure, binding to damaged keratin sites and forming a protective shield that prevents further deterioration. When properly applied, it boosts elasticity by up to 3 times, locks in moisture to tame frizz, and creates a barrier that safeguards color treated strands from oxidative stress and environmental damage. This is also for you color treated hair people. People love to get the color. Some people call it dye, but the correct term is color. So, improving hair elasticity and reducing breakage. When you're dealing with hair that snaps easily or won't grow past a certain length, protein treatment targeting elasticity is your answer. Rice protein's amino acids profile repairs micro cracks along the cuticles and fortifies the shaft from within, giving your strands the flexibility they need to bend without breaking. Okay, let's see. The research backs up. Well, if there's research that's back this up. Up to 2 times stronger hair after a single treatment measured in controlled lab trials. 6% reduction in breakage for severely damaged hair following initial application. Improve elasticity through inositol, which reduces surface friction and lets strands flex under stress. 43% fewer 43 fewer broken fibers after just 4 weekly treatments in professional studies, lasting lasting protection for 4 to 6 washes, with benefits peaking within 7 to 10 days. So rice protein small peptides penetrates the cortex directly, improving mechanical resilience without the brittleness you'll get from animal derived keratin. That's why hair strengthening with this protein treatment delivers both immediate elasticity, improvement, and sustained breakage reduction. Your hair becomes genuinely more resilient, not just temporarily coated. The benefits of hair protein treatments can be seen in the long term effects on hair health. Moisturizing and smoothing effects. If you've ever run your fingers through truly hydrated hair, you know the difference between hair that's merely wet and hair that's generally moisturized, and rice protein delivers the latter by forming a protective film that locks in water and seals down the cuticle layers. I'm just saying, our hair growth hair care line, that shampoo. I'm telling you, once you do the shampoo alone, like I said before, previous, I can't keep saying it, you're going to tell the difference. Like, you'll really be able to tell the difference of these things from the products that's in it, all this stuff interacting together, how the feel of the hair. I'm telling you, it's amazing. I'm going to keep going. So the moisture lock translates to a silk texture you can see and feel, while smoothing treatments with rice protein tame, freeze, control issues at the source. You get to the root of the problem. So I'm gonna say it again. The moisture lock translate to a silk texture you can see and feel with smoothing treatments with rice protein tame, freeze, control issues at the source. Keep going. It's a moisture strengthening treatment that doesn't just coat your strands, it actually repairs damaged sections, giving you that covet, coveted shine without weighing hair down. So there's a protecting color treated and damaged hair. So color treated and damaged hair gets real protection from rice protein treatment. Rice rice bran extract shields your keratin from UV damage, reducing tri- tryptophan degradation by 48.1%, while bioactive peptides prevent color drain during repeated washes. Like I said, some of the words might not come out right, but hey, I'm just saying what the ingredients does. I'm not an English teacher. But anyway, here's how rice protein steps up for processed hair. So color preservation. Treated strands retain pigment 13.8% better than untreated hair after multiple wash cycles. Damage repair. Hydrolyzed peptides penetrates compromise. Critical is restoring strength and reduces split ends. Hair fortification. Rice extract boosts type. One collagen expression up to fourfold, building structural resilience. Protein treatment benefits. Amylopectin, probably said it wrong, but anyway, forms a lightweight barrier that locks in moisture and prevents further breakage. Color stability, vitamic acid and antioxidant guard artificial pigments against oxidative degradation and fading. So professional formulation is 0.5% to 5% concentration from optimal hair damage prevention and protection, making rice protein essential for maintaining vibrancy in chemically processed hair. Here's some signs your hair needs rice protein. So your hair signals it needs for protein through visible weakness, white for strands that stretch too far before snapping, increased shedding in your brush, or a dull, brittle texture that won't hold moisture. Rice protein steps in when hair loses its structural integrity, restoring the amino acid foundation that keeps strands resilient and alive. The loss of hair elasticity we're going to talk about next. Um, so when you pull a strand of healthy hair, it should stretch slightly before bouncing back. So I'm going to just pull it. And it should bounce back without popping. So, but if yours snaps immediately or feels brittle like overcooked spaghetti, you're looking at a compromised elasticity that needs attention. Okay, so this protein deficiency weakens the hair follicle structural integrity, making strands vulnerable to breaking, causing like heat styling and chemical treatments. Supporting hair repair and strengthening while promoting healthier hair growth and damage prevention. The pore elasticity test reveals underlying hair damage that rice protein can reverse, supporting hair repair and strengthening while promoting healthier hair growth and damage prevention. So, increased breakage or shedding. Breakage and shedding often signal protein starved strands. Cry out for reinforcement. You're not losing hair from the roots, you're snapping in the mid shaft, which is where fragile hair care and targeted protein treatments become non negotiable. So let's see. So you might notice a few telltale signs. Short broken hairs on your pillow or brush, strands snapping when you gently stretch them, excessive shedding during detangling or styling, visibly visible thinning at the ends despite growth at the roots. So those are your telltale signs. Okay, so rice protein tackles these hair loss Solutions by fortifying keratin structure, making hair breakage repair achievable. This isn't about accepting damage, it's about taking control through strategic hair care and maintenance. Okay, so proper hair treatment and repair with amino acid rich formulas can make strands 3 times more resistant to breakage, helping you reclaim length and confidence. Shedding prevention starts with strengthening what you've already grown. So let's talk about frizzy, dry, and lifeless hair. Hair that feels rough, looks dull, or won't hold its shape is often sending you a clear signal. It's protein depleted and struggling to maintain its structural integrity. Frizz control becomes nearly impossible when your strands lack the amino acid needed for moisture strengthening treatments, leaving you with dry ends and lifeless texture. Okay, so Rice protein hair care offers hair revival by restoring that silk finish, transforming brittle, unmanageable hair into smooth, strengthened strands through targeted hair treatment and repairs that foster natural hair growth and strengthening. And I'm telling you, once you use a shampoo and conditioner, when you get to using all the products, whatever, and you dry your hair, so you blow dry it out. You can feel the difference. But I'm telling you, where it's wet, you can tell the difference right then. It's just give you that feeling like, dog, my hair been feeling rough all this time. Even if you wear a weave, the supposedly human hair or whatever, and if you use it on that, you can tell the difference of how that hair felt before you actually put it in when you first got it. I'm just saying. So I'm just gonna say this real quick, whatever. So we talked about rice protein. You know that it strengthens your hair, but the knowledge I done gave you today, and from the research or whatever it is, the knowledge alone won't transform your strands. The real magic happens when you actually use it. So using this powerhouse, integrating it when you shampoo your hair. Shampoo day. Like we say wash day, but anyway, shampoo day. So when you get ready to shampoo your hair, hope you have our ingredients. But hope you have our products, our hair growth, hair care line. Integrate that into your shampoo day, wash day, whatever you want to call it. And you would thank me for that. You would really thank me for that. I'm not just saying that, but like I said, these products are amazing. The ingredients are amazing. I went over 11 of them, 12 of them, 12 of them total. And all of them interact together for the benefit of your healthy hair growth, for that scalp, the follicles, the strands, the cuticles, the cortex, the hair shaft. I'm just saying, all those different things, whatever. The elasticity, tonicity of your hair, getting it where it needs to be. But like I said, once you use it, you can tell the difference in your hair from the first time you use it. Well, I guess I didn't talk enough today, but not enough rants for today. But until next time, we will talk then. But go grab yours today. Thank you for watching.